Trio, trio, trio,
Yo, what's good, everybody? Hey, man, it's your boy Troy. It's your boy Smoke. It's your boy Grizzle, whatever you want to call me, or you feel so obliged to. Welcome to another episode of the Hey Bruh, You Seen This podcast. You know, I'm here as your host, and I'm here with my co-host, King Deem. What's good with you, Deem?
What's up? What's up? What it do? You already know who it is. It's your boy King Deem on the mic, man. Grizzle, what's up, man? How you living? Big
Gangsta
Grizzle.
Grizzles.
Big Grizzle in the building.
Man, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. I went to the gym this morning. Tired as hell. Almost passed out.
Facts. But I just started working out. Like, I'm doing this little 30-day challenge. It's on the little app or whatever. But yeah, bro. Like, it's all calisthenic stuff. So, but it's like, yeah, you get like 30 seconds rest max. You know what I'm saying? So. It's a lot of push-ups and different types of push-ups, diamond push-ups, Hindu. You ever heard of Hindu push-ups?
I ain't never heard of that.
Hover
that sounds
push-ups,
racist.
like
That sounds pretty prejudiced. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I mean, when you see it is. When I think about it,
does it have to do something that's saying like, oh, it's kind of like similar to how they pray or something like that? Or
it's a little racist. I can't lie.
It's racist. It's prejudice.
But it's a good workout. I mean, hey, you know, can't hold it. They strong back. But anyways,
Hindu push-ups.
Yeah, man, that working out when you get back into it, it's tough, boy, because that soreness,
boy, you ain't never lied. Hey, I tell you one thing about it, bro. We both short individuals in the grand scheme of things.
Vertically challenged, you know.
Vertically challenged, you know. We can't be short and fat. That's the one thing that we can't live that life. Can't be a short fat dude. Like,
bruh.
like
bruh, everybody who
out,
knows me, like, bro, they know like one of my biggest fears is like one day just having to wake up in sections, like just being that fat to where I gotta wake up in sections. Right arm. I can't do nothing by myself. Like, that's like, yeah, bro, big fear, bro. And it's like, it's almost impossible, but it's still a fear, bro. Cause you
so
know.
Are you talking about like big, like the what's that show where they like show
like
beast,
My 1,000-pound life, or you know, two sisters with bro, like
yeah. Oh shoot!
Like, and then they always be mad. Like, yeah, I know they mad, bro. Like, you just mad. I'd be mad too if I was that big. Like,
I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, bro. Like
I'd be mad too. Like, I can't do nothing by myself. Like, but I'm hungry
life. All the time. And you know, when you get down, so like when you start eating so much and you go so far down that road, it's no longer in your control. Now your body's used to it and shit, and it's just like you.
It's a fear, bro, because it gets to the point where like you really fighting your body at that point when you trying to switch that up. Like, it's tough, man. You go through withdrawals, like.
Hey, so at what age do you believe it's okay to say that you're washed up when it comes to like your physical physique and whatnot? Like, and when I say washed up, I don't mean like. I don't want to say dad bod, because when you in your 30s and you hit your 40s, you know, the dad bod gonna be coming in. It's hard to fight that. But I mean like you said, you gonna be waking up in them sections where you gotta like kind of inch your way off the bed, like,
yeah, you gotta roll out, like you can't get up. And
every time you get up out the chair, when you getting out the chair, every time it's like,
you gotta do that look.
That little
you gotta
kick,
get
like,
momentum, like. Yeah, bro. Like,
God,
when you can't sit in a seat that's too low, like. I used to sell furniture. I still work in the furniture store, but you know, I used to sell the furniture, and sometimes some older people, you know, they'll be in there, they'll be looking for a section or something. I'll be like, oh, you know, check this one out right here. Oh, nah, young blood, that's too low, boy. I sit down in that, I ain't gonna get up. My bad, boss. My bad.
Oh,
let me show you something else. But yeah,
goodness.
bro, that joint real, bro. It's them knees though. It's them knees, man. Them knees, especially for tall people, bro. Like, I don't know what's up. Like, they knees, like, it's like peanut brittle, bro. It's like,
yeah, bro. Like every tall dude I be hearing from, they be like, yeah, man, my knees. I got a boy who back in college. That boy Zach. My man hit me with like, we was in college, bro. So we like 20 or like 19 or whatever. He was like, yeah, man, I got Oshlotters or I don't even know what the official name of it is, but he got like constant pain in his knees and stuff. So when he hoop, he got to wear like a band around his knee. And I just remember thinking like, yo, this is some old ass shit.
He got an ISIS junk after I bet. No, like,
oh man, yeah. No thanks. But yeah, man, we can't. The world, when you think about it, the world, this country. Let's just talk about this. This country just not set up for a fat person life. It really not.
Yeah. But
think about cars.
It's so crazy, bro. It's not set. I feel like it is low key set up, bro. It's set up for us to be fat, bro. Like think about it, bro. Think about it though. Like how much is a McChicken versus you having to get a grilled chicken sandwich? You get what I'm saying? Like how much is a salad versus you getting the fofo and the food that comes, you know what I'm saying? Like that's priced different, and then they creating stuff like cars, and everything that's made nowadays, bro, is just to make us more lazier. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, just imagine if we didn't have remotes. Like people would literally be smaller if we didn't have remotes. I promise you, bro. Or they wouldn't be watching TV. They'd be probably out doing some shit.
I agree. Food. Whenever it comes to like trying to be healthier, it's more expensive, right? But hear me out. It's cheaper to be fat, right? But then think about what it is to be fat. When you fat, it's hard to find clothes. When you fat, when you got to buy a car, you got to buy
and stuff.
Yeah, when you got to buy a car, you can't buy no little sports coupe. You can't get no 2-door coupe, my boy. You too hefty. Nah. You got to get that big boy cab. And those always gonna be more expensive. Your clothes more expensive. It's hard to find clothes. Yeah, man. It's
shoes.
Even though it's easy to be fat in this country, it's the worst thing you could do. It's the worst thing you could do, man. Yeah. But hey, man, salute to all the fat people. There ain't nothing wrong with being fat. To me, it is. For me,
I was gonna say, bro, you definitely just said a bunch of things that was wrong with being fat. So I call blasphemous.
Look, all I'm saying is if you fat, it's okay if you fat. I'm just saying it's not okay if I'm fat. I can only speak for me. I just can't be fat. That's it.
Yeah, and it's, I mean, like, and it's, but I mean, the world nowadays, it's like, I don't think we shaming fat people. I think we want to put the emphasis on
we shame
health.
fat people.
You know what I mean? I wasn't trying to shame. I'm just trying to put the emphasis on health.
Yeah, not me and you. Yeah, not me and you. We not, well, we're not technically trying to shame fat people, but the world definitely do shame fat people, bro.
Oh, the world does, but I was saying that to say, like, people, we may get some slack for this, but and some other stuff we say on this episode, but it's meant to do no harm. It's we just speaking our opinions, and we ain't nobody, so y'all don't need to care anyways. But but yeah, I mean, we just trying to promote healthiness. That's all, man. We just want everybody to live as long as they can and prosper.
Yeah, we joking, but what? Nah, real shit though. Like, bruh, you feel so much better when you're healthy, bruh. Like it's like you kind of wake up just feeling good. You feel me? But not everybody understands that. Not everybody got the drives to kind of get to it. But if you out there on your own fitness journey, keep at it, man. Not just like, I know one reason why I don't want to be fat. One, obviously, I never want to be in a situation where it's hard for me to maneuver, right? That's like my top reason. But my second reason, I want to look good. That's it. I just want to look good for as long as I can. And being a short fat dude just don't work.
Hygiene issues as well, like all of that comes into play when everything just gets a little harder. So, I mean, that's personal preference. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. So, anyways, I think we just been talking Talking.
Shoot-
Well, welcome
shooting
to
the
the. Hey, bro, you seen this podcast, man? It's your boy King Deem.
I did all that.
boy
I did
Grizzle
all of
with
that.
me. Yeah,
I did all of that already.
Yeah, welcome back.
My dog had a lapse in memory.
You know, just in case we gotta throw that in somewhere. Welcome back. But yeah, man.
So what we got today? We got a couple little random, and I feel like just a couple of these things go from one topic to another, but a lot of these just kind of random things too.
Yeah,
just off the cuff.
Yeah. Speaking of the stuff that we was just kind of talking about and how, you know, the world is. We could get canceled, you know, for the stuff we just said, man. What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on cancel culture?
It's funny, bro. I completely forgot that was the first topic. So when I was talking, I was not trying to like segue us into this. I was really just talking off the cuff. Oh, man. Yeah, you're right. We definitely could be canceled, given the way how this thing works. Cancel culture is it's very toxic. You feel me? Because like you get like anybody, all it takes is just a couple of people to be mad about something. Because like when it comes to social media, you know, so many people don't really care, but then they want to egg on and pile on to whatever it is. Like, oh, this is the thing to do. We getting on top of this person. So I don't know. I think there's times where it's justified. It makes sense, but I think it's bullshit. I think it's bullshit for the most part. Like I think when it first started, of like, all right, you who can I say, like the Harvey Weinsteins, the those individuals who are like in the film industry who were taking advantage of their position and doing shit like that. Cool, that's great. But then like you got people getting canceled for saying like, okay, I just said that it's better to be in shape than to be fat, right? Let's just say that was all I just said. Me saying just that right there, you'll likely have a lot of people be upset. Like, what's wrong with being fat? What's wrong? Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm saying it's not healthy.
BBW is not gonna like you.
Yeah, they probably get angry with me. But you know, I'm just being innocently honest, I guess. But what's your thoughts on it, man? Cancel culture is something else.
Yeah, man, it's interesting because like it's just funny how I sound like it's just funny how. But anyways, I think it's interesting because it's so crazy how people can just jump on a bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? Like they can see one line, one headline, or you know what I mean, and some people hop on without even doing any research. Like they may see a link and just read the headline and the link and hop on from that and not even click the link. Like I'm sure that happens. So it's just crazy how people can hop on bandwagons and stuff. But it really goes back to what I was saying before, like how just the times are different, bro, and people are a little more sensitive, bro. Cause like I just think about certain movies like that came on back in the day, like they would not fly today. Like them people would get canceled for that. Like, bro, just think about White Chicks. Like that movie would not be able to fly today in this world, and them boys would have got. They probably wouldn't have even been out. But even if it did get put out, they would have got. Would you cancel? What you said?
No, I just said I hate that damn movie.
Hey, that movie's funny. But anyway,
I hated it. But anyways,
but a lot of funny quotes. Them boys are just fools. But anyways, yeah, bro, like that stuff like that when the fly, like maybe even like Tropic Thunder or any of like Ben Stiller old movies.
Yeah, Tropic Thunder was definitely. Cause in Tropic Thunder they had what was that? Robert Downey Jr. playing the black man playing.
Yes. Yeah, he was an Australian man playing a black man or something.
Black
like
man.
That.
Yeah.
But yeah, playing a black man portraying another black man or something.
Another
like that.
black man. Yeah.
But yeah, like you know, just it's just like the times are different, and people are just a lot more sensitive. So and then a lot of times people are just looking for stuff to be mad at. You know what I mean? Like I feel like a lot of times people just they just want to be mad, bro. And I'm like, dang, like, what's wrong, bro? Like, like who hurt you?
Yeah, everybody, because everybody got their own frustrations, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like when they see the trend of like, oh, okay, this is what we on. It's their opportunity to kind of release all that pressure from their regular day-to-day lives.
That's valid. Yeah. I can see that. I can see that.
Hey, what's the funniest or what's the most noteworthy cancellation that you've seen so far that comes to mind? Any?
I mean I guess the one that I guess, I mean, it's a few that I think about, but it's like, didn't they cancel Quavo, but ain't Culture 3 like top?
I don't know. That was just a bunch of angry women who had been cheated on.
I mean, that's stuff like that. Didn't they cancel Nick Cannon? Or am I tripping?
Probably. I feel like the canceling be happening like every other day.
Yeah, it happened, and then like the next day the person be, you know, like so I can't even like I can't even
move on.
Yeah, bro, like I can't even
just move on.
You know what
to
I mean?
me,
it's crazy.
Two of them come to mind. I guess they both kind of funny to me. So the one that's like both of them kind of funny, but B Simone, I don't know if you know who that is. She kind of like a social media
I do know who B Simone is. You talking about when she was doing them qualifications or whatever for a dude?
Yeah, how she was talking about like, you know, she's too like basically in so many
her
words,
lifestyle,
she's too good for a 9 to 5 dude. And boy, the internet had a day.
Yeah.
But what goes into that also, like, you know, she been trying to like Euro step to cancel, right? So she's still trying to do what she do. And I guess not too long after that incident, I think she had came up with some type of a guide that she
book
was
or
selling,
something, and they said she stole that. Yeah,
that it was plagiarized.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Hey,
I remember that.
Hey, hold on. But it keep going though. Look, she plagiarized the book, right? And then like so many, maybe a couple weeks, maybe a couple of months after, bro, she's posted, like she may be on another post saying stuff like being original and creative. I'm like, dog, this shit, like you can't write this shit. Like she real life. I don't know. It's just funny to me, bro, because I feel like specifically these social media people, like who their whole entire, like I want to say, I don't want to say being, but their financials are tied to being successful on the internet, on social media. It's like, if you put yourself in a position where everyone just be like, yeah, nah, we off that. Don't nobody fuck with it.
That could be detrimental
right?
to you. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, and it's kind of sad because like as a person like in the light and a celebrity or something like that, like when something happen like that, most times you got to come out and like say something. You know what I'm saying? Because even you not saying nothing, you may not just be saying nothing because you know you ain't trying to let that get to you or whatever. But like
stoke the flames or nothing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But like people may take it. People gonna take it how they take it, so you gotta put out something so they know your stance. Essentially, you know what I mean. So it get tough because a lot of times you gotta, you just gotta come out and like, you know what I'm saying. A lot of people that stay, like you were saying, that's their income, bro. Like that's how they make their bread for real. So people just all willy nilly saying fuck them because of something they said, like, you know what I mean. That they probably ain't even mean it that way for real. You know, like some people just ain't great with words. You know, so I mean,
right. You gotta.
It be like that. It be like that.
It's very much a thing where everybody is having to tiptoe on the internet. So much so. Like I feel like, you know, what's your thoughts on, like, you know, with the cancel culture shit? You got people who, let's say, like even Sha'Carri, when her stuff went down and she got successful, right, when she was winning and all that. This is before the weed situation. You had people dig up some of her tweets, and she had some controversial tweets back when she was like 15 years, like 7-8 years ago, you know, saying stuff. So like you got people on the internet.
Pink, you gay and stuff like that.
Yeah. If you wear pink, you gay. Something else. And keep in mind, she came out that she's bi and all this other shit. But it's fun. It's I don't know. It's very hypocritical to me. The whole, like I said, it's all hypocritical because you got people who will actively go through your history to find that one thing. You feel me? Because they want to be the one to start the pile on.
Yeah, bro. It's like
So,
doing it for a self gain.
yeah, self gain.
Well, and it's like, or just I don't know, like I don't understand how you could wake up every day and be like, dang, like I can understand it's funny sometimes, but it's people who like wake up every day. All right, like who can I troll? Who can I fuck with today? Like on the internet, like
those miserable people, bro.
Like that's crazy to me. Like that's crazy to me. Like,
that's a miserable person. Like you wake up every day, you hate your job, which almost all of us hate anyway. But like you hate your job a whole lot. You probably don't got nothing else going for you. Like all you can do is try to bully somebody on the internet who you've never seen in real life, don't really know anything about, and it just gives you, it kind of makes you feel whole, I guess. It's weird shit, but you got a lot of people. There's a lot of people like that, bro.
Yes, it is, man, it is, and that's. I'm just saying, I don't understand it. Excuse me, I don't.
Because you like your life. You like your life, so you can't relate.
Yeah,
anyone who's happy with their life can't relate to
that. That's the perfect 3 words. I cannot relate. That's what it comes down to. I cannot relate. I cannot relate.
Those same type of people, if they have a social status, they probably getting flamed up all the time in their social groups. You feel me? So that's their outlet probably too, to go out on the internet and randomly find things and pick on people. You feel me?
Facts.
It ain't nothing like getting picked on. It ain't nothing like getting picked on to bring some shit out.
It build character though. It build
usually
character though.
Usually, but you got some.
I mean, I ain't say it was good character, but it's
building something.
It builds some type of character. You know what I'm saying? It'll make you or break you sometimes.
Oh man,
you gotta know how to. You gotta take it, especially if you're gonna give it. You gotta know how to take it. Pause. You know what I'm saying? But you
I'm not even gonna address that.
But it was like it was halfway out, and I just
you said let's let it fly. Hey, even with that, you can get canceled these days. People getting canceled for that. For real, people get canceled for that.
Man,
for the pauses. Pause and pause. Like, what do you got to pause for? It's like, yo, these are just jokes.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know. It's a tough life on that side, so I get it. But I don't know. But whatever.
Yeah, it's tough, bro. It's tough, bro. Like, I mean, but I feel like, don't you feel like growing up and getting roasted, like, that taught you a little bit of like,
oh yeah,
like that taught you a little bit of how you gotta defend yourself. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not with no hands and nothing,
Growing up in Fort Lauderdale, Oakland Park, all these Haitians, Jamaicans, these Yanks, the joke's gonna fly, my boy. And they used to fly a whole lot. Gumball Head, Midnight, crispy crackety, or crisp, whatever that shit was, crispity, whatever. Like, I'm dark, I got a big head. Come on, man, easy target, easy.
Short.
You short. Like, so you got a choice. Is you gonna take it?
Fight or
you
flight.
Fight back.
Fight or flight.
So I ain't gonna act like I'm like one of the best, like I'm one of the best rankers out there like that. But I find something, I dig in on you. I did. If I find something, I'm a dig. I'm subtle with it too. I'm like, okay, run it. Yeah. Now I'm gonna shoot that bitch at your ass.
Hey, you got like I watch battle rap, but I feel like with roasting it's kind of like the same thing. Like, you got people who just like, you got certain people who gonna hit you with punchlines as a roaster. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna find whatever and they gonna flip it on you. Or like then you got some people who like might do a little kind of personal. They might take like an angle on you, you know, like so you got them type of people.
The subtle quiet one who just kind of slip it in there, and then everybody be like,
take
wait,
an angle and what? You know, and then it's like a little delayed laugh. Yeah, you got
everybody just die laughing. Yeah, that's how you got to get there.
You got them witty mugs who like they say something they gonna say something off the wall, but the surprise of it be like you be like what? But you laughing at the same time as you saying what? Like, yeah, bro. Like, it's an interesting game, man.
We still do that today, to be honest with you. Well, we full grown adults, so we still cracking on each other.
Oh, you got to, man. You got to.
They're never gonna stop.
You got
group
to,
chat
man.
be lit
all the time.
Thing with the group chat though, the thing with the group chat, you can just be minding your own business. You laugh at a joke. You laugh at a joke. Next thing you know, you the center. You in the center.
What
like,
you laughing at?
Whoa! Wait a minute. I was a bystander here. I was spectating. Okay.
What? Yeah, bro. You can't. Sometimes you can't laugh too hard, even in person, boy. Even in person.
Oh my gosh.
You know, that's how you make yourself a target, because you know, and then like somebody like me, like, or whatever. If I'm getting roasted, I'm looking for somebody to just toss that bitch off too, bro.
Pull the ass in, like, bring your ass over here,
bro.
You in the middle now,
definitely, bro. Especially when you getting jumped. Like, you ever be in a group chat and you getting jumped? Like, all of a sudden, everybody got jokes for you this day, and it's like, damn, bro. Like, what I
for
do
hours,
now? For
hours throughout the whole day.
That's when
you can try to dip. You can try to dip. You can be like, you know what? I'm just gonna not respond. Let this die down. Let your bitch ass come back.
What?
Right back. Turn right back up.
Somebody bring it up. The group be quiet for a little bit. 2 hours later, somebody. Oh nah, but you thought we forgot. They thought something else in there.
Oh, you thought we was over with?
What? Boy, yeah. See, like, I be looking for somebody. Help me, nigga. Like, somebody, especially like, you know, it's certain people like you just always gonna have a joke ready for. So like, if you see them too many laughing emojis, yeah, it's your turn.
Oh yeah, every time especially when it's your boys, you know, like everybody got something that you gonna dig in on, like every time, like whether it's a funny story in the past that we all remember, and that we gonna bring. I got plenty of those, so like people got so much ammo and inventory
Troy
to take out on me.
He like to take them angles. He like
so it's like cool. That's just how I go, man. You either sometimes you the target. Sometimes you the shooter. That's just how I go when it comes to that.
Fact.
Try to be less of the target.
With a straight bullet. Yeah. So. Yeah. Gotta keep your head on the swivel.
What's the when's the last time you just got flamed up?
Flamed.
And what's the most memorable joke that you remember where you was just like, damn, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Oh man. Oh damn. When the last time somebody like got me good? I want to say probably probably in the group, bro. Probably in the group. Like it was a while back though, maybe like a couple years ago. But I was on.
You're not getting it enough then. But go ahead.
Because hey, you know why? Because niggas know what's up. I keep the revolver full, boy. I keep it full. I'm telling you, I stay ready, so they know. They know.
Fight or flight.
Fight or flight, bro. But they know, like, you know, certain niggas know. They, like you said, some niggas who not the best at it. They know.
they gonna stay out the way and be like,
they know. But yeah. Anyways, I was chilling. It's crazy because, like, you know how I had a previous story about fuck them Kappas, but you know I got homeboys who Kappas. So anyways, yeah, I'm chilling with them and we take a picture. So then, you know, niggas. Side note, it's so funny because niggas get creative when they start roasting on niggas and stuff, bro. Like, so. It's a picture. Weren't you in a bow tie? You was in a bow tie. I was not in a bow tie, bro. Look.
What you had on, bro?
I had on a shirt and some shorts. They drew a bow tie and drew a cane because I was like, I'm leaning over in my head like this. I'm leaning over like this. So they drew a cane in the hand that I was leaning over with, and they drew a bow tie on me. Yeah, I forgot, but it was just a bunch of different line names that was coming in. That was one of them ones that I won't forget because it was funny. Fuck y'all, but it was funny though.
I'd have seen that
and it sucks like because I'm good, bro, but it's like when too many people, like you can't be just shooting shots at everybody. Like when it get too many people, it's bad.
The pile on is just too much, especially
when it's it's a easy, like when you got like a topic and then they could just, it's like a bunch of like a bunch of we doing line names, it's like a trending topic, so niggas just come in with whatever. It's somebody who won't ever do no jokes, but they could come in with one thing, because it's just a topic. They rolling, bro. Like you can't do shit about it, but sit there with the Michael Jordan face.
It's nothing. It's one against the army.
That's it, bro. You stuck, bro. But yeah, that was one. It was fuck y'all. It was kind of funny though. But.
As you brought up you brought a picture, and immediately I thought of I feel like every 6 months these boys post a picture of me throwing the dove with what's I don't even with that out of time, bro. And I remember. Yeah, I'll probably put the picture up on the video for people to see it.
Hey, bro, you dubbing it? That's what he
bro, you dubbing it? And I look back. So for people, obviously people ain't gonna know the story, but anyway, we had an event. We had out of time bros in town, and like from chapter to chapter, everybody operate differently. But ZK, our chapter, we we throw the dove up with Zetas, right? That's what we do. That's our constitutionally bound sister organization, so on and so forth. Cool. Man, woman. We don't be connecting no hands with other men throwing the doves, right? So that's just understood in our chapter. But in other chapters, it's a dude and dude just kept getting pawned on everybody. That was that same dude. He was with me and James, and he was on James' brother. It was
he came there with like nothing. He was nothing. Like he really believed in the brotherhood, like.
Hey man, he leaned in on the brotherhood.
He really
hard,
did.
Bro. My dog had like $13 to his name, out of town, by himself.
What?
Anyway,
then somebody sell him some. I'm gonna give him some food stamps or something.
Yeah. Somebody used the food stamps on him.
Yeah, but he was. He was taking care of the whole weekend. That's all. So hey.
Yeah, he was taking care of. But so yeah, we had, after the party, we had it. That was when we had the toga party. It was a toga party joint that we had, and we was at the let out. It was a let out. We were leaving or whatever. We taking pictures and all that stuff, and we all getting together to take the pictures. And he right next to me, and he like, "Oh, let's throw the dove." And in the moment, I remember feeling like, nah, I don't do that shit. But then I don't want to make bruh feel bad. You feel me? He an out of town dude. Like, it's like
we hosting.
We hosting. Like, it's our party. All these out of towners came out. And I'm like, I throw it. But in the picture, it's so obvious how upset I am having to do this shit. like I'm in the thing like
Hey bro. So quick question, bro. I don't know if this was a joke, but I could have sworn he came up to you and you was like, "Hey bro, you dubbing it?"
Yeah. He did do that shit. It wasn't a joke. Nah, he actually did say that shit. And I feel like I remember saying dubbing it.
Cause like it's so funny. You mean like because he in the picture smiling like.
Hey, as you asked me that, I'm also thinking like, because sometimes you got some bros who might like throw it up by themselves. You feel me? So I think at the time I was also thinking that maybe that's what he meant. That you finna throw it up. I'm finna throw it up on my side. I didn't think we was gonna have the super twins combination together and combine it. But little did I know it was gonna be a picture that was gonna follow me for the rest of my damn life.
Oh man. Yeah, boys had the Dragon Ball Z fusion.
every time, bro, that comes up, it's annoying, dog. Every time, I would say that's one that when that comes up, it's a flame session for sure, and I just got to eat that. The other one that comes up,
you lucky though, because you got a friend who also threw up the dove, so his picture get thrown in there every time with it.
You talking about James?
Nah, John. Shoot, I think it's always a who did it better, John. It's you
talking about John Baptiste.
Passe, yeah.
Oh man, yeah. Mine get put up, and then probably within 3 or 4 minutes, his gets thrown up there. Yeah, so every so often, like I get to it get to cool off on me, and they just ride out on John.
Oh man.
Nah, I'm cool with that. But the other joint, bro, where this story in this ring session, it always get me angry whenever it comes up, is when we bring up the time we went to Pensacola, the Pensacola store.
Yeah.
I get angry about that every time, bro. But I'll tell the story briefly. We went to Pensacola. We in college. We got fraternity conferences. We in Pensacola. Lance's hometown, right? Going to Pensacola, country ass Pensacola, right?
Lower Alabama.
But yeah, basically Alabama. That's what it is. Me. So we go out there and we live we had some good moments out there and whatnot, right? But then one night we go to we slide to the strip club, right? Slide to the strip club and we had about 10, 12, 13 people like when we went to the club. And everybody just enjoying their times, chilling, no pressure. We ain't out there trying to start nothing. And again, I will repeatedly tell people I'm not the person who tries to start nothing with nobody. I'm the type that's gonna chill. But I also have a belief when it comes to strip club vibes. I'll enjoy myself to a certain degree, maybe throw a little bit of money, right? But I ain't the type that's gonna go out there blowing bands.
I ain't finna pay your rent.
Yeah, fool, I'm good. That ain't never been my speed.
I might get you a little 4 or something, but
I might get me a little dance and call it a day. That's it, whatever. But nah, I ain't gonna be frequenting no strip clubs. But anyway, as we were there, this is a night we in college, so I already knew. I was like, I ain't about to be throwing money like that. So I'm just kind of sit on the side, sitting next to it's a little table over there on the side. The strip club wasn't even that packed. Dancers wasn't even it wasn't nothing special. You maybe had one or two that kind of stuck out. But you had this one shorty that she was built like a horse, basically built like a horse, the size of a horse too, bigger than me in frame, big, right? So like I said, I was sitting off to the side. She decided. She how strippers, if you ever been to a strip club, you know how it go. You kicking it to the side, you going to have some shorties come up to you you want to dance, you want to dance. She comes up she asks 2 people, she getting to me and be like, nah, I'm good, shorty, appreciate it. It's all love, though. I'm just kicking it. And she go on about her day. But then she moves on to the next bro. She moved on, I ain't going to say his name because I don't want to incriminate him. But she moves on to that bro and asks him oh, you want to dance? And he was like, oh yeah. And so keep in mind now, in my peripheral, again, head always on a swivel, so I'm kind of usually aware of things going on around me. So I saw what was going on. I was like, okay, cool, my dog getting that dance, cool. Again, I'm just sitting in my chair chilling. She kind of picks him up out of his chair, right, and grabs his hand and walks her way next to me, and she put her hand on my head and mushed me, right. And said, get your broke ass up. And bruh, I swear on everything I love in this world. I swear on everything I love in this world. It was it was just I immediately I ain't lose it to the full extent, bro. But I in my head, bro, I just kind of snapped. I'm like, did she just touch my face? And then she added in broke ass.
She caught you.
Broke ass? I stood up and I'm like, sure, you don't got to touch my face, man. What you got going on? Why you acting just I'm, I was saying way worse than that. But nonetheless, she's like, oh, well, you ain't spending no money, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, so what that got to do with it? Why you touching my face? I'm put your dirty ass hands on my face. Bro, I'm cranking up. Obviously, you can imagine what the crank up was.
Turning that thing up.
But sure enough, like I said, we in Pensacola. And her family, her associates, was in the club with her. So her family. So keep in mind, she walking around dancing butt naked, and I want to say her cousins and brother is in the strip club, sitting actually behind me. I didn't even know they was with. Well, I can't remember, but I didn't think I knew that they were with each other. But she kind of in my face, kind of justified that it was cool what she did. And then the dudes in the back kind of be like, oh, we got a problem, da 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 da. I'm like, bro, I don't know who you is. I ain't trying to hear none of it. And this is the thing with me, bro, and with short dudes in general. Once that thing go off, I don't care about size. I don't care about I don't care about whatever the picture looks like as far as the adversary, right? Once you hit that switch, it's like, nah, I'm on go mode, right?
See red.
Yeah, you feel me? And he's saying like, oh, we can do this. Like da da da. We got a problem. We can take this outside. I'm like, shit, let's take it outside then. And it took like all the bros to stop it, right? And I remember just being so hot. 'Cause I was like, bro, I want to beat all these niggas ass in here right now. But then the thing with it was like somebody, the law enforcement officer of the group said to me, and keep in mind he's strapped in there with us. That particular person, not gonna say his name, but that individual, he kind of as he's trying to cool me down. He's like, bro, they all connected, right? You know that the chances of them having something on them right now is high. And that was the only thing that stopped me from continuing, like, me pursuing more. Yeah, man. But yeah, to this day, that comes up in the chat to where
Troy got mushed by a stripper, pretty much. Long story short.
Yeah. And matter of fact, let me correct my words. They say I got mushed by a stripper. It was more like get your broke ass up, right? To where when they tell the story, it was more like, get your broke ass. That's the story they tell it.
So how far did your head go back?
Just like I did. It was like that.
Oh, okay. So
yeah, it was
not
like
even.
The disrespect was more. Yeah. The disrespect was more from the sense of like, yo, you're a stripper. You touching all kinds of wild shit. This is the same stripper, bro. She had this move that I've seen in other clubs. She'll get on a table, lay on her back, and slam her legs and her heels like behind her head against the table. So it's like this, like, I don't know. This is her laying. Let me see. This is her laying on her back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she laying on her back on the table right here, and she's slamming her legs down behind her head and like doing this clank, 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 clank every time, and it gets like everybody's attention in there. But like, nonetheless, Shorty was she was acting totally. I don't even got the word to describe her. She just took it too far. I'm not the type to put my hand on no woman, bro, but she really was testing the limits, dog.
Yeah, so it wasn't a must, but damn, she ain't have to say broke ass. Like, she don't know what's in your bank account.
Sure don't. I was broke though, because I was cautious. We gonna be honest.
So I was broke. Might have been a little more mad because it was true. Like, but you don't know me.
I'm a college student. You feel me? I ain't take that personally. I ain't take the broke ass person. I took the fact she just touched my face. I'm like, bro, don't touch my damn face.
She could have had
I
a smelly
worked hard
finger.
on this. Proactive. You feel me? I clean this thing.
I feel you.
Yeah, you put your dirty ass, stripper booty ass, dick grabbers on my face. Bap ass.
I see you hot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
you feel me? That's
remember
what,
Troy.
that's
He likes to feel it all. Remember that.
All of it. All of it. Yeah, nah. So as you can see, when it comes up in the chat, I'll be like, yeah, let me get up out of here. let me depart. I'll see y'all boys later.
Oh, man.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, man. But it happens to the best of us, man. It build a little character though. Ain't nothing wrong with the little jokes, man. It's just jokes. Nobody really be meaning that stuff, most of the time. So
That shit's too disrespectful.
Yeah,
That don't build character. That build coffins, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That build coffins. Like doing stuff like that builds coffins.
Yeah, she ain't throwing no hand sanitizer on or nothing. So I feel you. Y'all know what a finger band.
Yeah. I'm over here stealing my feelings about that shit. I ain't gonna bullshit.
I see
That's why, bro. I got no love for Pensacola, bro. No love for Pensacola at all. None. No sir. Yeah, nah. But what we got, man? Let's brighten the mood. What you got? You got some would you rather questions?
Yeah, man. This is a pretty it's a common one, but it's always good to get a perspective. So let's start off. Would you rather have no arms or no legs? Would you rather have no arms or no legs?
Bro, that's so. Oh my gosh, that's so tough. Either way you go, dog. No arms and no legs. Give me the legs, bro. Give me the legs. At least I can go places. I can go places kind of on my own, and utilize whatever.
How you gonna eat?
Whatever the technology's out there. How I'm gonna eat? I don't know, man. We gonna have one of those little automated little things. Dip the spoon up, give me some. I don't know.
How you gonna drive?
Hey, they got self-driving cars now. You can get one of those bad boys. I'll be alright with that. I don't know about opening the door though. Now I think about that. That's a toughie, man.
Yeah, how you gonna take a shower?
That's a toughie.
Make it think.
I got no answer. I got no answer on that one.
Yeah, man.
Got no answer on that one.
You need a lifetime companion. I am going to.
See,
I'm gonna go with the opposite, man. I'm gonna go. I mean, you'll figure it out. I mean, long story short, you'll figure it out. You know what I mean? But yeah, not doing that. So I am gonna go with the arms, and let me tell you why. So what? Like all of the things as far as like that you need to do with your feet, you can do with your hands. You can always, if you needed to, walk on your, you can always walk on your hands. Driving.
Yeah, how you gonna go?
You might need a prosthetic for that or something. You might need a prosthetic for that.
All this question has done.
Get you a driver maybe, but I'm taking the arms because I can brush my teeth. I can do myself. I can eat. I don't want to put my foot to my face. Like I just like it's a lot of stuff, bro. Like I can't fight nobody if I don't got no arms. Like it's tough. How can I defend myself if I'm a stick? Like how does that work? You know what I mean? Like,
hey, all this question has given me was like it's just further the idea and the thought and the consideration for like people who actually have to live this life. I can't imagine, bro.
Tough.
I can't imagine. That is tough. Man, that's unfortunate.
It's tough.
Whew.
But it's crazy, bro. It's like they find a way to like do it and be living. Like I used to volunteer for the Special Olympics, so you see all types of different stuff, and it's like, bro, they be fine, bro. Like out there living their life, you know what I'm saying? They get help on certain stuff, but it's like once they get used to it, I mean, I guess it's so normal to them to where it's like, they don't think it's nothing too crazy until somebody say something, but
right.
Excuse me, but yeah, man, it's tough.
That makes me think about this though, right? Because I have my own reservations about this. So I'm about to ask: would you rather grow to be very old but lose like your ability to like clean yourself and basically take care of yourself autonomously, right? You do what you got to do for yourself, or would you rather pass away younger, having all your faculties? I ain't even gonna add no caveats like, oh, you're rich or nothing like that. I mean, like, grow to be a very old age, see the world, see what the world is or whatever, but someone got to be wiping your ass and, all that comes with all that. Or, die at a younger age, but still, you passed away. You was able to take care of yourself and do what you had to do.
So basically, like from this point on, so let's say like, well, I got like 10 more years rather, or I got like 50 more years, but I can't do nothing myself.
I'll even give you some ages, right? Live to be, let's just say, so live to be 80, 80, early 80s, right? But you, those last 5, 6, 7, 8 years or whatever, somebody wiping your butt cheeks and having to do everything for you. Or pass away at, I'm going to say, late 40s, so 48.
So like,
It's
only
tough.
for them. Only it's tough, but like, so I mean, basically, you said like 5, 6, 7, 8 years. So like, if it's 80, then I mean, I'm still straight till I'm 72, and then them last
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8 years, it may be tough, but I'm still able to see, I'm alive, I'm alive. I guess it'll take some time to get used to that, but I probably would rather the life, because I feel like I still have some type of value. Like, even though they gotta take care of me. You didn't lose any of your mental or nothing like that, right? You just kind of, you can't really move.
Oh, no. Yes, you did. You lost some of your mental. I'm not saying they got to be extreme. Like, you can't remember nothing, but like, it's a little loose up there. You feel me? Nah. When I say you can't take care of yourself, it's not that your body's just not strong enough. It's like a combination of that, as well as you can't be trusted to be by yourself
alone.
and do.
Wow.
Yeah, to be alone, basically.
Yeah, that's tough, man. That's tough.
I'll tell you this. I'll let you think about it, and I'll tell you my thoughts on it. Right?
Yeah, you can go ahead. I got my answer, but you can go ahead.
Yeah. Well, go ahead, Dan.
No, I was finna say. I mean, still thinking about it. Like, I think I would, take the older. Cause still 72 years of kind of doing. Even 65, because let's say you start having those complications which lead up to you getting to that point. So even 65, it's like, I mean, you still lived a good amount of time, to where it's like 48. Like, I feel like you still have a lot of life to live at 48, and you still can have an impact on a lot of lives. And even if it was just 2 more years, but 10 plus years, you still have a chance to have an impact on lives and accomplish things. So I still would take that, although those latter years would be probably horrible, you know what I mean? But like, I mean, you still had plenty of good times, although you probably won't be able to remember them or anything like that, but you have more of a chance to have an impact on more people just because you was here longer.
Right. For me, so the answer to the question changed recently, right? Which is obvious why it changed. Before having my son, I would have been like, yeah, you can go ahead. You can go ahead and let me go to 48.
Facts,
like,
bro.
you can let me go. But perspective, that was a very immature perspective to have. You feel me? But like, one of my biggest fears, bro, is like having to be taken care of. Though I've been like, from a young age, I ain't like people doing stuff for me. I was one of those hard headed people who didn't ask for help when I should and whatnot. And I still work on that. But like, having to be a burden to someone, cleaning your butt, changing your sheets, taking you somewhere you got to take, make your food, and cook your food or feed you and stuff like that. To me, it's like whatever part of my mind can still realize that I am a burden to a person would just feel miserable. Like,
yeah.
I'm over here thinking like, man, you could be out here doing anything else, even if that person is very willing to do this. It's like, oh, I love you, like my grandkid or something. Like, oh, I love you, grandpa, I'm here for you, blah 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 blah. Cool, bruh. I feel like a lot of people miss out on life doing that. It's just the way life is. You feel me? But like if there was a way that I could have a choice to do something so that I don't have to take away from someone else's like their own path and whatnot, I would try to find that way. That shit suck. Shit, I've told my wife many times. I was gonna ask this as a would you rather question, but you can just add in on it. But like I've told my wife many times, like, yo, if I and I hope you had this conversation with your wife, but like if I got into a bad accident and I was like a
talking about DNR,
paraplegic or something like that, huh?
Talking about DNR.
What's DNR? Do not respond or something?
Do not resuscitate.
Well, I'm more so saying like you're alive.
Vegetable.
You can't interact. Yeah, you're a vegetable basically, right? I told my wife straight up, don't you dare leave me. Don't you dare leave me on. Cut that shit. Cut it. Because I could, like, with you being alive like that, even if your mind is not functioning, like I don't think there's any science to tell us what is going on truly in a person's head to be like what it is, right? So to me, I just imagine you in a prison of your own making. Stuck in your own head, bro.
Yeah. I don't know what that's like, but yeah, I just I'm with you, bro. Because at that point, I feel like I'm only a burden at that point. I'm only a burden, like, you know what I mean? But I'm only a burden, man. And it's tough because you may have a family that's full of hope and faith, and always thinking that something may change.
The miracles, anything.
Yeah,
can happen,
you know what
right?
I mean. So it gets tough when it gets to that, but yeah, man, I never want to be a burden, bro. Throughout my entire life, which is kind of what you were saying about why ask for stuff. Like I ain't trying to be a burden to nobody. So
right.
So yeah, like I feel you on that. Like I don't want to have to be taken care of for it all, bro. I really don't. I feel you, like, cause it's just like you feel like I feel like it'll be hard to feel good about because it's like, dang, bro, like I got this person taking care of me, and they could be off doing this and that and all, you know what I mean? Like that's tough. That's tough.
Your spurts of happiness are going to be spread out. Like probably maybe you see
a picture, old memory, or something like that. But once you sitting and thinking, like yeah, man. So I feel that. I know we had like so much other things on the agenda, but I want to get into this because what we coming up on? We're coming up on some time. 58.
But we don't even got to go super far. Like we can leave some of these for another episode.
Yeah, for sure.
But this is organically growing, so I like this. But that leads into this, right? And you can probably chime in on this. So the way I grew up, I didn't grow up going to church all the time. My mom would, like her mother was very churchy, right? So she went to church as a child, but her relationship with her mom was kind of whatever. My mom, with the way that she handled me with church, she gave me, at a younger age, she would force me to go, right? But then as I got older, she was very much more like, gave me the choice, right? She gave me the autonomy to understand what faith in God was in my life as I grew. And it's something I found to understand, later in my adult years, and to figure out where I stood with everything. So I think your situation is different than my own. So I'm asking this: when it comes to people who are very into their faith, very religious, why is it that you think that whenever death happens, right, we tend to, and sometimes we get there, but it takes a while for us to get there, that whenever death happens, it's almost like we forget the positives of that death happening, of like, we believe in the person going to heaven, right, and meeting God again. Why is it that feeling doesn't come sooner, right? Like that realization, like the happiness of like, we lost you. I know the sadness of not having a person no more. I get that, but like at times, it's like I feel like I'm always the one always bringing up like, we got to remember he's going home. You feel me? Or he or she is going home or whatever. So why do you think that is, or like, what are your thoughts on that and how you've seen it in your experience?
So first, I'll have to, like, when I give my answer, like, as far as that, why that is, I'll be giving it just kind of based off opinion, because I don't know, like, you can ask my wife, like, she kind of asks me all the time, but I say it all the time. It's like, bro, like, I'm not really afraid to die, because I feel like heaven is it's 1,000, 100, whatever time, billion times better than this. So like, I'm not really too afraid of it, if we just kind of being frank, you know what I'm saying? So like, as far as
the only fear is probably leaving people behind.
Exactly, leaving. That's why I want to use my time on here to make sure that I, set that up to where I don't have to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, bro, like, I feel like it's so much better. So like, I'm not kind of afraid of that. You know what I mean? But everybody isn't like that, and honestly, I it's just from my opinion, I feel like it may come down to just maybe not going through enough, or going through enough to the point where you have that 100% faith. You know what I mean? Because like for me, like I don't I don't really want to go on it and try to preach or nothing, but I feel like for whatever I've been through, bro, like I've done been through some crazy situations, and I'm still here. I done came out. So like, what I feel like, just because of all that happening, bro, whatever I go through, like, I'm gonna be straight. And if I happen to pass on, then it was just my time. You know what I mean? Like, I feel that just because of all the previous things that's happened to me. So maybe someone who hasn't had too much happen to them, they may not be able to tap into that as easy as I can. So that's solely based off opinion, because of how I feel. But that's kind of maybe how I would see it. They just, it's still that little bit of uncertainty of like, is that really the case? Like, is definitely really better. And then there's also
faith. Yeah,
exactly. And then there's also a selfish aspect of like, they may have lost that person, and they have to live without that person now. So they may feel a way about that, and be mourning more so like about that as well. Like, how are they going to cope with not having this person who they were so close to throughout all of this? So some of just my thoughts on that, maybe.
I get that. Like I said, I fully understand people not having, like, not having a friend anymore, or a loved one, or whatever, like not being able to see them anymore. No, I get that for sure. But like, you ever seen and I think they do it in New Orleans, and I know they do it in other countries, where like funerals, you have some funerals that are like very
big
sad,
celebration,
very somber.
Oh,
but then you got the ones where like it's like a party, and it's like the realization it's celebrating that person going home, right, to the king. Facts. And so on and so forth. You got that in different cultures.
That's another thing. I said that too. I want my home going. I want it to be a party, bro. I said throw a party. Like I told, throw a party, bro. Throw a party. Like, it's a celebration. Mm-hmm. We live. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like that's what it should be, bro. Yeah. Like, that's what it should be, bro. Mm-hmm. I don't even really want them to wear black, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, because at the end of the day, bro, like, if everybody had their different beliefs and stuff, but like, if that's something that you believe in, bro, it's a great thing, honestly, at the end of the day. You know what I mean? All the worries about life, and all the human issues that we have, and all the, living on this earth, where, it's a blessing not to be able to have to go through all this no more. You know what I mean? So
it's true. A lot of times people, and I'm not citing anything from the Bible or anything like that. I'm just talking about in culture and storytelling or whatever. A lot of times we have people who will look at our time here on earth like as, in some ways, like purgatory, or like a test of where we're going and whatnot. But anyway, that's a whole nother topic. Yeah. But real quick, you got life insurance?
Yes.
Good.
100%.
Right, we good there. I was about to be on your case. Get that life insurance.
No, for sure. And the earlier the better, everybody. earlier the better, everybody.
Gotta get life
shout out to my
insurance,
stepmoms. For sure.
For sure. I guess with that, we can sign it on out. Before I even go, man, I want to say rest in peace to Biz Markie.
Facts, man.
You say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you
Got what I need. But you say I'm just a friend.
Just a friend.
Oh,
Yeah,
baby,
man,
you. Beatbox King, man.
Yeah, we ain't really grew up with him or nothing like that, but he still had his impact even on our generation with influencing just so many different pop culture phenomenons in a sense, right?
Facts, man.
R.I.P. man, passed away at 57.
Facts,
Go ahead and sign us out, big dog.
Another thing real quick, man. Shout out to our brother Eddie Lovett, man. Olympic.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to Tokyo, man. In the hurdles, y'all check him out. He running for the Virgin Islands. My boy Eddie Lovett.
Two-time Olympian.
Hold hella records at the University of Florida.
Yes, sir. He's putting on for the University of Florida
too, man.
Yeah, he was that boy beast. Putting on for the University of Florida, putting on for Phi Beta Sigma, putting on for the world famous Zeta Kappa chapter of Phi Beta Sigma.
Yes, sir.
What else? Putting on for the Virgin Islands. I said that.
Putting on
for black folk.
What? for
putting
all
on
the
for
niggas with dreads.
Palm Beach.
Yeah, shout out to Palm
everybody
Beach.
with dreads. Putting on for Palm Beach.
For the Trio 5. Putting on for Florida. Yeah, man. Shout out to him, man. Shout out.
Always
to him.
salute your brothers in their time of success, people.
Definitely, yeah. Give people their flowers, man, because you never know what can happen. You never know when they're gonna go home, man. And that point it's too late because they can't touch them. They can't touch them. They can't smell them. So, you know what I'm saying. And then last thing, for those people who are in the Alachua County area, the Ramo Strong Motivational Group Incorporated is currently taking donations. This is the second annual back to school giveaway where they each kid, 3 kids from Alachua, 3 kids from Pope will get a $500 scholarship to go, shopping and get whatever they need for school, whether it's clothes, shoes, books, pencils, all of that, man. So definitely donate if you can. We'll put the link for all of that in the description. And stay Ramo Strong, man. And once again, thank y'all for listening. This has been the A Bruh You Seen This podcast, episode 7, with your boy Grizzle and your boy King Deem on the mic, man. You already know what it is, man. Watch the come up.
Hey, complacency is the killer of all dreams. Don't forget it.
Peace.